what I'm doing. So, last year I came 5th. This year I'm coming 2nd. Hopefully next year I will try and win.
One better.
Definitely.
Tell us a bit more about yourself.
I was born in Lagos. I schooled in Atlantico, Bokaikpe. I started running when I was in high school. I used to do it for fun, actually. Then I went to Ireland, and I started progressing as a youth. And from there on, I won the Irish School Championships back-to-back in 2009 and 2010. Then someone told me, I think you can do this. Like,
go full-time into athletics.
Go full-time into it. So I moved to England, got a coach. UK Athletics got me a coach. His name is Prince Duai. Then I started training professionally in 2011. And 2011, I got hurt. I got like a bad hamstring injury. I was actually sad about the whole situation. But my coach said, listen, you're just 19. Why are you getting angry? So I had to do what I trained harder. I got stronger. And last year, I started to do big things. I did 10-3 twice. I came 2nd at the British Indoor Championships, University Indoor Championships. And I came to Nigeria for the trials. And I came 5th last year. This was 2nd year. So deep down in my mind, I said, okay, Shay, if you're just doing this, if you just started doing this really well.
You're making this amount of progress.
2 years ago, the sky's the limit for you. Just put everything into it. And I said, okay, I'm going to go all in, no social life. Just focus on,
no after parties.
No, nothing like that. Just focus on what I need to do to get to where I need to get to. So I told my parents about it. They gave me their support, told my coach about it as well. And this year, I did well in the indoors. I did 6.68 in the indoors. Ranked
50 meters.
60 meters. Ranked one of the top in England. And went to the British University Outdoor Championships. And I won that. Then I felt, okay,
I'm coming close.
I'm getting where I need to get to. Then due to exams and the stress I'm going through with school and everything, I schooled in England, University of Essex, studied politics and law. It's not making me put everything into it, because it's called student athlete. Student comes first before the athletics. So hopefully after when I finish school, I'll be able to go full-time into it, like turn professional. Then I came to Nigeria, I was not ranked high this year before I came, but deep down in my mind I said, Shay, you've not done what you're meant to do. My coach just said, just go out there and just enjoy everything. And
but since coming 2nd, you should now begin to get a share of the spotlight.
Yeah, definitely.
How is it making you feel like coming on this show?
It's making me feel good. I'm happy.
The girls too?
No girls.
He said no social.
No girls for now.
He said no. So let me ask you, Shay, you said you spent most of your background in Ireland and in the UK. At any point in time, were you ever tempted to switch nationalities and probably go run for the UK or Ireland, considering the fact that they have better facilities, better support for athletes?
Yeah, definitely. In 2010, I ran 2150, which got me qualifying for the World Juniors. But that time, Nigeria didn't know anything about me. I was just this boy in Ireland who used to run fast. Nigerian boy in Ireland who used to run fast. So I did 2150. It was just a normal sports day, and I ran 2150. I didn't even know what 2150 was. They were like, you qualify for the World Juniors. I was like, what are you talking about? What is World Juniors? Like, World Juniors athletics, that you got the qualifying standard. Then they tried to make me run for them. It was
them, is that Ireland?
For Ireland.
Okay.
So it was taking a lot of time for them to get my passport through. Then I called. There's this lady who has always been supportive since when I was in Atlantico. Her name is Gloria Bajimi.
Yeah.
She's always been there. Then I called her. I said,
former Nigerian athlete.
Former Nigerian athlete. I told her, Auntie, I did 2150. She was like, really? I said, yes. And they were like, okay, there's World Juniors this year. Then Nigeria tried to make me run for them as well. Then during that process, it was too late for me to go to the World Juniors. It's still down in my head that I didn't go for the World Juniors,
But let's talk about this one. This is a big one. This is the World Championships now.
Yeah.
Although still, your time is still a long way off. the qualifying final, but you could still be part of it.
Oh, definitely.
Because coming second in the 100 meters final for men should give you a place in the relay team if we have our relay team at the World Championship.
Yeah, definitely. We're still looking at getting the standard for the world, for the relays. Hopefully we'll be able to do it next month. We still have a month to do it. And hopefully we'll get a team together. We'll have our team together just for us to go out and do a race or something. And I feel we'll be able to get that standard and go to the World Championships.
How daunting is this looking for you? The young Nigerian lad now running with the best athletes in the world. How is that getting to you?
It's one of the processes that I need to work on. It's exciting, and it's just something that I have to grab the ball by the horn and just work on what I need to do to get to where I need to get to. That's it, really.
But what we were talking before we came on, you talked about the races you had in the UK, the awards you've won.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it. Tell us about it.
Okay, when I was in Ireland, I was the Irish school champion in 2011, 2010, and 2009. I am the British outdoor champion. I have 2 silver medals, British indoors, and that's just been in a matter of 2 years or so.
2 or 3 years.
And I've actually, when I look at my room, I actually put my medals up and actually look at, okay, you've done this, you've done this, you've done this. Just a matter of 2 years. You've actually not put in as much work as the other people who are doing the sport. So I feel if I finish with school, I could be able to do better with the support of my parents, hopefully a few private companies in Nigeria start supporting sponsorship and things like that. Hopefully they pick like someone like me, a young guy like me, just 21 years old, who has a bright future ahead of him. It's not about now, it's about progression
in 5, 6, 7
years. Hopefully they be able to, they make me a brand ambassador, because my goal in the sport is to be to create a legacy for children like me who are in school, who want to do well,
athletics and
school as well.
Let me ask you a question. You are young, obviously talented. Have you ever been tempted, to just use this spike your performances because you are doing good times now? Did you ever think that, maybe if I get a bit of ephedrine or all these diuretics, I might just, make a bit of the qualifying standards? Did it ever cross your mind?
No, that's never crossed my mind, because first of all, with the team I have around me, my brother, my coach, the school, it's not do or die affair. I have school that I could fall back on if I don't do well in track and field. So
if you don't take it as a career.
If I don't take it as a career, so that's never been an option. So I just put in the work. And my coach is the kind of person that says, listen, I'm the kind of person that will do everything for you positively. Just go out there, do your best, and leave the rest. Like, you cannot do more. So it has never been an option for me to do any of that.
We have a few minutes to wrap up the show, but I'm going to allow you to talk to kids out there. I mean, you grew up in Lagos.
Yeah.
Talk to kids out there who also are in your kind of situation. They want to do sports, and maybe they're not getting the right kind of support. I mean, you have good support from your parents. Maybe they're not getting the right kind of support. What are you going to be telling them?
I'll tell them that they need to be focused, and because for you to be able to do sports, you need to put in 100%. You need to work hard. It's not just fun. You need to be able to put in 110%. But I'm telling them they should stick to their goals. As I said, I would like to leave a legacy in the sport. I'd like children to look at me and say, or kids in high school and say, I want to be like Sheyi Ogulere. But also it comes up with the sponsorship aspect. I feel private individuals, private organizations should be able to look at, not only entertainment. I have nothing against entertainment or comedians or anything like that. They should look at athletes as well, like the way they do in Great Britain, in America, Jamaica as well. And
Before I come